Yeah, so another character with a really, really strong advancing, very solid mid attack. Well, I guess both of them do, but Jackie is very similar in that counter poke sense. And Sonic's Jackie is awesome. Really, really solid. And you know what's great is Tweedy was playing Garrus at Summit, but I love that he's back on Baraka. I think this character fits him way better than what I saw out of his Garrus. I really like him playing Baraka. Back 2-2 check. One thing about SonicFox is that he is very good at, like, okay. When I think about Sonic, one of his biggest strengths is boiling like a game or a situation down to, I have these options and you have to guess which one I'm going to do, and rotating between them and understanding how his opponent feels about like each one and how to deal with it. So like one thing about this, and Jackie has an example of this, is like she has a dash punch that's like this far and it's a high. So people want to duck. That's just how it works. So then she has back 2-2, which reaches this far, and it's a mid. So it'll hit you if you're ducking. So Sonic makes every like moment like this feel like you have to guess what he's gonna do. And his ability to like rotate between what he wants to do is as crazy as Bearfoo hitting me with a Twitch Prime. Thanks very much. His ability to rotate between those options is like mind-boggling. It's why like he is also one of the best players at rotating options after like a block down one. Well, I hit my mic. After like a block down one, or like in like a reversal situation where you're negative or he's negative, his ability to like rotate between options and like change up what he's doing is so crazy. He makes everything like, guess what I'm gonna do here or you die. That's like how he is all the time. And Jackie's great for that because she can play that game from dash punch or back 2-2 from far away. Then when she gets in, she can play that game off of her forward 3. Her forward 3 is one of the best strings in the game to play that game off of. Super good. So we'll talk about that in here. So blocks the fireball, back 2-2. He's looking to see if he was going to dash, block the dash punch. So that's a good check. And her forward 3, like I mentioned, awesome string for mixing up your opponent, making them guess, because when you do forward 3, you can actually, you have different things that you can do after. You can do the dash cancel like that, right? You can cancel out of it, and then they can check with a button. If you commit to forward 3 into the full string, then they can't. See, forward 3, 1, 4. That's to catch you if you're trying to hit a button on the cancel. So that's like Sonic's game plan. It's like his, bread and butter. He's really, really good at mixing up situations like that. Late breakaway from Sonic. Yeah, he had enough plus frames, and I think that throw was a little too early. This is bad. Yeah, I think the breakaway here is very smart. Because the one thing you don't actually want to give Jackie, there's a few things. And one of the biggest ones is the clinch, crushing blow. So doing a breakaway here when she is cornered is actually very smart, because you don't want to give her the clinch into the back throw. Back throw. This gives her pressure. She gets back pressure off her back throw. So a lot of times you want to break the back throw against her, which I think Tweedy tried to do right there. Instead, escape failed. Forward 2-1. Counter poke with the full string. Chip. There's a punish. Standing 4. Boom. He can fatal blow to kill if he wants. This might do enough. No. Nice roll. That was really, really, really good. Makes a read that he's going to commit to the forward 3 because Chip is obviously a big problem. Commits to the full string, right into fatal blow. He didn't go for a launch. He didn't go for anything. He just went fatal blow to get the kill. He could have done forward 4 chop chop maybe, and it wouldn't have been breakable. But, I think it's worth it to get the round. Just be safe. That's like the tournament. That's the tournament fatal blow. You just do the safe thing. Flawless blocks. Ew. Can he cancel here? So that forward 4-4 becomes cancelable when it crushing blows. And in the corner, you can get a combo off of it. I actually don't know if he was close enough to get anything here. I don't think so. I think the corner's a little too far away. And the other variation, you can command throw off of it, which is really nice. And you can also fatal blow and get a combo off of it. Obviously, fatal blow is gone this round, but there's a lot of options off of it. Nice. Caught the reversal button. Standing forward, down 1, down 1. Yeah, that was a lot of damage, and it was gutted at the end. No flawless block on the 1-1-2, and that's a whiff punish. Breakaway again. You have to be scared of the clinch. Sonic tried to confirm into the clinch there out of the air. That was a good try. He does 4-3-1. It catches out of the air, goes for clinch. And yeah, he just caught him meaty. The unfortunate thing is when you finish that string, it actually leaves you pretty far away mid-screen, the 4-3-1-4. Staggers, nice. He's doing the back 3 stagger quite a bit to catch Sonic off guard. Big lead for Tweedy. Enhanced fireball. It hits a mid on the second one, which is really great. Nice check. Knew that he was going to go for the cancel. Down 3. He's doing a really good job of just blocking and counter poking well. Not giving away like free damage on these strings. Forward 4. Nice. That was really clean. He did a good job of like understanding that Sonic was trying to challenge with buttons a lot and like just opening him up clean. Aaron Black. All right. You have much more control in the neutral in this matchup. So you can counter the projectiles. You force Baraka to move in on you because of Acid Vial, counter, and rifle stance. Those 3 things will force the neutral to change from Sonic being the aggressor and chasing to Tweedy having to move forward against him. Looks for the down 4 early. And yeah, you see lots of walk back in the beginning. You have to because of this projectile counter. If you don't know how this works, it's a stance you can hold. It's down 3, and if you hold the 3, he stays in the stance. It'll automatically parry any projectile that's shot at it that's like normal. Some projectiles beat it, but as we mentioned, majority of projectiles in this game, high projectiles that move across the screen like that. Acid Vial out again. Sonic just moving in. Jump into jump. Back throw. And no break too. That's pretty big because Tweedy had walked himself all the way to the corner. Stuffs the forward 4. These fireballs, even though they're getting parried, I don't think Tweedy cares that much. He's just looking for a good opportunity to throw out fireballs when he reads that Sonic's not going to be parrying or Sonic's going to commit something like the dropkick. Yeah, great pushback on that. And afterwards, most Aaron Black players are just going to wait to see if you try to whiff something. Chop, 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 chop. That's escape failed, which means next throw is a crushing blow for Baraka. Yeah, I love that choice, by the way. I think, like, when you have escape failed, locked and loaded, so you know that the next throw will be a crushing blow, jump in and then delay low to try to catch them hitting a button or something is very good. Because Sonic is smart. He knows I need to tech a throw here. I need to. Because otherwise I get crushing blowed for, you know, this life bar. This is dead. This is really solid. Good. This is good understanding of the situation from Tweedy. Perfectly well done. And then now Chip's a big problem. 4-3-2 slide. I love the wake up attack. Wake up attack there from Aaron Black. Like if you want to bait that, you have to commit early. And then chipping out with Baraka is very easy. His up 3 is great for that, by the way. Yeah, no punish on the chop chop. That's the first time he just did the weakest version. Yeah, see, there's a whiff punish. Stance cancel, nice break. On the acid, you can usually guess that they're going to back throw you because it does the most damage on the acid. That's like the safest guess. Nice anti-air. And the neutral jump gets him out of the throw. He figured he'd want to throw him on the acid. Yeah, same thing we just saw. Jump kick, walk up, back 3. Yeah, we talked about Foxy using 1-1-1 in this same kind of a way in the matchup against Gur, so it's important to bring it up here with Sonic using it. In a negative situation, you go with 2-1, 2-1-2, and most people expect you to poke, and then they are able to poke back. So you see the startup of the down 2, it's teching a front throw. Back 2-2. Stance cancel to keep it safe. Down 4 hits. Stuffs the fatal blow. That's an ugly crushing blow to eat. Oh, that's the combo. That was a big drop from Sonic, actually. Jesus. Yeah, that was a big miss. He actually could have done way more here. Down 4. 4-4-4 crushing blow. If he didn't lose his fatal blow, Sonic would have lost a shit ton of life. 4-4-4 becomes cancelable, like we mentioned. He could have done crushing blow. But then down 2 connects, down 1 only into acid, and then right here, he just does walk back. I don't know if this is like an early anti-air or a missed input or something. I'm not sure. But then the jump comes, and that's very scary. Down 1, down 4, down 2 is great. Oh no, I unfull screen. That was a weird situation. Whiff drop kick. Nice! That was I don't even know if he could have enhanced the drop kick in time. That was a clean ass punish. That was like perfect spacing. Beautiful. Tried to space out the forward 4. One thing about that forward 4 from Baraka is that if it's blocked like at the tip of it, like really far away, it's actually +2, and at worst it's -2. This is gutted damage. There's not much you can do here. Jump kick, down 3, chop chop. Like down 3 chop chop is one of those things that will catch you down poking a lot, especially when you're late. I think you can actually interrupt this if you're right on time. But he was going to have 10% DOT plus chip from chop chop. Yeah, I don't think he canceled early. Chop, chop, chop. Boom, boom, boom. Nice work. That was well played. Down 3 chop chop, I feel like I tested and it's interruptible. I think I tested with the 6-frame button. I don't remember. That's something worth thinking about. Down 3, chop chop. I feel like whatever he hit was late. Let me look. I can't tell what Sonic did. It's worth taking a peek. Just like it's worth taking a peek at Spiffy Fish. Thanks very much. Spiffy-ish. Let's take a look. It's worth knowing. He does down 3. Chop chop. Oh, Sonic does down 1 and he gets caught. I wonder if it was a reversal down 1. Maybe I'm wrong about down 3 chop chop. Maybe it was down 1 chop chop that you can interrupt. I don't know. I'll go back and test that. It's worth knowing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he threw rock 4 times in a row. It's crazy. It's crazy to think about is that we haven't had... This guy Sonic walks up for the handshake and the giggle. Can't help himself. What's interesting is that we've only had 2 kind of big tournaments for the game so far. I guess Summit's one of them. Not big in terms of numbers, but in terms of like top level competition. And then Combo Breaker, which is tons of players and all of like the most, right, of the really, really good players from everywhere here. So it's interesting to see the game at a high level. There's a lot of people who are like so sure about different opinions or like characters or stuff and all that. This character is really, really cheap. It's really hard to beat. This character, this character, that, this strategy, etc., etc., etc. And the game is very young. So that's what's interesting about it is that you can always like think like, well, we're so early, and now that we're watching tournament sets, we can see like where's the truth, where's the proof in these characters and how they're doing and stuff like that. Yeah, Sonic is dangerous. You know why Sonic's dangerous? Because he laughs after he loses and he like nods and he's like, yeah, good shit. Scary.